this. Hi everyone, welcome to the next video in a series where we'll be covering everything you need to know about IRL live streaming. In the last couple of videos I showed you how to set up the streaming apps you need for your phone and home PC, and how to stream from one to the other using the best codec and protocol while on a local network. Today I'm going to show you how to use the BallerBoss Cloud service to stream from almost anywhere. If you've seen my other video on BallerBoss Cloud, we'll be covering lots of new ground, like how to stream with more than one phone at a time and how to bond with another connection. How are we now? Are we good? And look too good. Hello, how's it going? How are you doing? Seems better? Got a rebooty. Swiped out of everything. Flight mode on, off. I'm wondering if that's improvements. Back! Light might be a little bit better from that angle. Linear battery on Action 4. Okay, iPhone is fine. Do not disturb. Good point. Let's have a look. Oh, what's this? No. That seems okay. Let's check some of our stats. RTMP bit rate so high. It's all the way up to 8. Oh no. Adidas. And welcome everyone. How's it going? Hopefully you're all well. Doing an impromptu live stream. I didn't plan on streaming today. 6 megabits. Problem with the bonding? Okay, stop Moblin on my S23 Ultra. It's not bonding. Interesting. Wi-Fi connected. Bitrate's still really low. It's like less than 1 megabit. Maybe it's the Korean bro. Maybe. Seems fine. Yeah, I'm listening to the audio and it's not cutting in and out like it was before. Yeah, and my bitrate's gone up a bit from 1 to the 5 or 6. So is it something wrong with M2? Settings, broadband. So nothing on here has changed. More device information. The plan should be the same. Better. No, unlimited. Well, yeah, we have unlimited data here, but it's still under fair use, so they could throttle things. And it appears to be the other SIM. Maybe they haven't set it up onto the correct plan. How have I done it before? Because I've had 2 SIMs before, right? Okay, well, I'm going to try something. I'm going to take a photo of our gear. See if this works. Cutting in and out again. Why? How's our bit rate? 6.2, 5, 4, 5. Maybe I have to just do a whole big reinstall. Hey! Okay, guess I can't take a photo with the Fuji. I need to get a new pairing code. Right, that's a bust. Okay, well, while things seem to be okay right now, yeah, except when I said that, I was looking through my camera settings and it had nothing to do with my S23 Ultra. So that was just my connection playing up. How have I done it before? Okay, so this is how I've been trying to connect it. Basically like when I was in Seoul. So I have no SIM card in the iPhone, which is what I did before. And I've got a SIM card, this hasn't changed, SIM card in the S23 Ultra. So my Action 4 connects to my iPhone through the S23 Ultra's hotspot. And the iPhone is connected to the S23 Ultra via the hotspot. So that's how they talk to each other. And then when I was in Seoul, I connected the S23 Ultra to my portable hotspot, which was the pocket Wi-Fi in Seoul. So I connected to the Wi-Fi of the pocket Wi-Fi, and then I opened up the Moblin app on the S23 Ultra, and then connected to the streaming phone, iPhone. So that's what I was doing over there. I figured it would be the same thing here, right? So I've got a portable hotspot, which is the Nighthawk M2, thanks to Masingo, with a SIM card in it, unlimited, 4G, and then we've got this phone, which is a 5G phone, basically the same as when I was in Seoul. Now, I think the biggest issue I've had is with RTMP server. Ever since I renamed it, Moblin hasn't been the same. Just indecisive. Can't pick a lane. Yeah, I think so. And that might be it, eh? Just trying to tell you the symptoms to help you diagnose. Yeah, thank you. But we seem to be okay at the moment, but we're running off one SIM. We're just running off the S23 Ultra. I don't really want to do that. I want bonding. That's why I got bonding, you know? So let's see. And before the trip, we had the Nighthawk, which was providing internet for the photography camera. So we're sending internet through there. Oh. Anyway, so today I wanted to do an audio test. And since things seem to be okay right now, although I don't think I've got the best light, because I appear to be in shadow. Maybe if I move the camera here. Well, we've got more connection issues. Got a red and an orange bar. Let me try something. Here is my bit rate. Okay, so I'm going to lower my stream bit rate. Yes, Rode DJi Mic. How you doing, bro? Checking the bit rate. Bit rate's okay. Weather is 14 degrees. Feels like it, yeah. And there's a link to the Discord if you did want to join us over there. We are doing an audio test today. Well, we did have some connection issues earlier. Moblin's still playing up. So I want to iron this out before my next stream, which is Friday. That's my proper stream day. So I thought I would just jump on for a little bit, see if Moblin will work for us today. So we're on one sim today. His bonding was a no-go. What else? Just trying to think of what other configuration there is. I have to go back through the archives. Oh, bitrate's all the way back down, 250 kilobits. Maybe I should move near the wharf. Had a feeling? What is it? Yeah, well, I don't want to be. I want to be on 2 sims, but when we were bonding, things seemed worse. Audio was cutting in and out. Very strange. Yes, that is nice. It's really nice. It's one of the great things about Auckland. Okay, I'm at the wharf. Over there, want to catch a ferry to North Shore or out west. Maybe Waiheke Island. And there's a seated area here. It's fairly public. How are our overlays? Are they working today? Just having a look. Oh, nah, wrong thing. And mess with things. Oh, previous topic. I think they are. I think they're working. Do you guys want to pop some emojis in the chat? I want to see if they're going to work on that overlay. Yeah, it looks mint. Looks real nice, eh? It's a really good time for photos, actually. They call this golden hour. It's that hour before sunset. And then after golden hour, you have blue hour, where things look a little bluer. Oh, there we go. And more jazz. Love it. There you go. So what do you prefer? Well, at the moment we're using, in terms of the microphones, that was part of today's live stream, before we had the technical issues a little bit. I think I just have to use what I have now, go back to the archives, try and recall what I was using before the trip to Seoul, and then just go back to that. I don't think I was using it the way I was over there, you know. I was over there for almost a month. Let's have a look. Just going to check kick. Make sure we're working over there. Okay. Hello. They're working. Oh, it is. Why isn't it showing? Why is there no list of emojis? Oh, there it is. Okay, it just took a little while. Alright, sweet. Swipe out of that. Just checking your chart. So YouTube looks good. The checks there, folks. Thank you. What happened there with the audio? It's your audio again. Seems like we're doing too much. Wait, what's our bitrate? Bitrate is struggling again. Let's move. We're on about fluctuating 1.7 to .7, 1.4. It's just a network. So I need a congestion right now. Do you see these numbers in the top right hand corner? is up with that bit rate? Okay. Mobile hotspot TW. Okay, it's preferred. Yeah, so our RTMP bit rate is around 6, which is what I've entered. That's good. So that side of things is happy. It is our other bit rate, the one for the stream. That other one, we see a lot of yellow and red icons. So we're currently around 3 megabits per second. No, don't think so. Let's see, we're on 52% battery over here. So maybe we'll plug it in. We'll just see if that makes a difference. Turn the screen off. Might help. Maybe. Okay. So all my gear is in here. We have the Anker battery bank, 250 watt, 3 Ultra. Got my Mic Mini on me, and we've got the Nighthawk N2 in front. easier than you think to get going, and bypasses all the issues you can have with port forwarding, blocked ports, dynamic IP addresses, firewall and VPN software, you name it. The only downside, it's a premium service that starts from $10 a month. But if you'd like a free alternative, there's a link in the description. For everyone else, let's start by signing up to the BellaBox Cloud service. You do this by making a recurring donation on GitHub. Sign in or create a new GitHub account, then go to the sponsor page where you can select a tier. I've already got an account and plan, so here's an old clip showing what I did back then to do this. Use this as a guide, as some of the details have probably changed since then and by the time you watch this video.
If I walk
plan. Or to stream with two phones, there's a $20 plan. You choose this option if you plan on screen sharing another device, showing gameplay, photo editing like in this clip here, from multiple angles and more. For now, I recommend going with the $10 plan because you can always change it later. A $5 plan doesn't come with a SRT LA relay server account, which is what you need for the rest of this video. After you've confirmed your plan and payment details, you'll get a confirmation page with steps on how to proceed. Read through everything carefully, then go to the BellaBox Cloud website, log in with your GitHub to authorize BellaBox, and complete your registration with an email and password. The homepage shows your BellaBox sponsorship where you can change the tier you're currently on from, let's say, the $10 to $20 plan, and some other info. Most of what you'll see on the website is related to owning the BellaBox hardware, which is a whole other topic we can leave for another time. For now, navigate to this link along the top of the page for SRT LA relays. But before you do anything else, don't share your account or stream key info with anyone, but just in case, there's a delete button to remove the old one and you're good to go again. Okay, let's move on. Depending if you're on the $10 or $20 plan, you can add 1 or 2 relay server accounts. I'm currently on the $10 plan, so this button won't let me add more than 1 account. It'll do the same for the $20 plan after you've added 2. If you've got 2 accounts, you can choose one or the other using the drop down box here. The first account is what you'd use for your primary streaming phone, but the second account for your other phone. The next step is to select a server. Since I'm in New Zealand, I've gone with AU Australia. Look through the list and choose a server that's nearest to you. You'll notice the page updates with settings for OBS Studio and some IRL apps for Android and iOS. But as you might remember in the intro, I mentioned connection bonding for mobile phones. For this, we'll need a special protocol type called SRT-LA. You actually don't need to know what it means, but to look out for it in the URL field for each of the apps listed. Currently IRL Pro for Android and Moblin for iOS support it. I'm sure this will change over time. Tap on the Add Automatically To button for IRL Pro or Moblin. I'll show you how to set. Hello. Okay, so I'm curious about this particular setup. And whether this has made a difference, if at all. Especially with the audio. Has our audio improved? What do you reckon? Wait, are we back? Okay, 1 second. Just need to get my preview back. There we are. Okay, guess I can't do that. Alright, so I have switched to the iPhone internal camera, and we're also using the DJi Mic Mini for our audio. So we have somewhat been able to switch up the gear. You can hear the preview. Can you hear it? But I can't see it. Take a photo. Try and upload what I'm looking at. And maybe that'll pop up for you guys. Give it a second. Okay. That's uploaded. We are bonding. Our speeds now are 5 megabits per second. So the speeds are looking good. The only difference is we're not using the Action 4. Huh? Not really. I want to use the Action 4. But I suppose for our stream, the main thing is we've got the stream working. Yeah. Alright, so from their photo, I have the DJi Action 4 on its own selfie stick. And I've also got the JJ02 phone selfie stick for the iPhone 11. We've got the DJi Mic Mini receiver plugged into the phone. Got noise cancellation on, and it should be just basic noise cancellation, not the strong one. And then might be able to see the Mic Mini here. So there's the Mic Mini, and that's our audio test using the Mic Mini with the iPhone. Am I outside? We in here and you outside. Ah, okay. I can't, at least not last time I tried, because I was having issues with IRL Pro. It kept saying I had a VPN or ad block or some kind of blocker preventing it from bonding. I don't think it will have changed since the last time I've used it, since I haven't received an update since then. IRL Pro. So I'll go BRB and I'll see if I can switch to IRL Pro. Streamer, connections. Oh, hold on. Do I have the new stuff in here? IRL Pro. Bella box. Alright, we'll try it. I'll try using IRL Pro. So there we are. Hello. See if it'll connect. I've got to stop streaming from the iPhone because I only have one Bella box. What do they call it? Relay. Alright, be right back, and maybe we'll be on this phone here. Yeah, no problem. A new browser tab or window will open where, at least for me, the IRL app settings can be found in the address bar. If it's blank for you like it is here, navigate to another browser tab and back again, where some text should now be visible in the address bar. Copy the text and send it to your phone in whatever secure way works for you. Open your IRL app, settings, import and export settings, paste the text you just copied, and then OK. You'll find the newly imported settings for IRL Pro in Connections and for Moblin in Streams. Make sure the new connection is enabled. Done. If you got lyrics, the steps are basically the same. Welcome back. Yeah, no good. I took a screenshot of what I was getting inside of IRL Pro. Okay, can you see that? So that's the error message I was getting. Start broadcast, ? Timeout starting bonding connection. Please check you have internet. This has a SIM card in it. And ensure no VPN or ad block apps are running, as these prevent IRL Pro from bonding. Well, I don't have any of that. Oh yeah. And I've had this issue for a while, and I don't know why. I don't have a VPN enabled on my phone. Let's see. So connections. More connection settings. VPN none. Yeah, so VPN nothing. Yeah. So I don't know. Don't know why I get that. Maybe. Private DNS? You'd think they would. Okay, alright, so how has it been since I switched to a phone? And this is my go-to. If you have connection issues with the action camera, ballot box, whatever, you can always fall back on a phone, because you'll have the least amount of headaches. It's self-contained, you know, unless you've got no internet at all, then you're usually okay going off a phone. And as long as you got a decent mic like what I have, the DJi Mic Mini, good mic. Got noise cancellation enabled right now, so I'll just turn it off. Little green light. Noise cancellation. Single press of the power button. Okay, which button is it? Maybe it's the link button. I've got it. So a long press. Single press power button, definitely for the mic too. What is it for this? Single press. No. Long press turns it off. I don't think it's the long press link button. No. Button on the other side. Oh, hold on. There's a yellow light on this side. So I'll try that again. Okay, alright. Alright, Mic Mini. Got lights on both sides. This one, the light on the other side indicates whether noise cancellation is on or off. So currently off. Single press. So let's just go over that again. This is the DJi Mic Mini audio. Transmitter connected directly to the iPhone 11. Receiver connected to it. And we have no noise cancellation at the moment. So I'll just enable noise cancellation. Got the yellow color LED to indicate that noise cancellation is on. Yeah. I have so many little gadgets and things, it can be hard to remember how each one works. Anyway, so that is our Mic Mini audio. Cool. I do want to get this working with Action 4 though. So let's try again. Okay. Low. Do all the extensive testing here. Okay, so inside of Moblin, going to look up DJi devices. Going to try and reconnect. So S23 and A4. It's discovering. I'll wait for it to try and connect. Have another look. Still discovering. I'll make sure that mobile hotspot hasn't turned off on this phone. No, it is on. Oh, I know. The Action 4 is probably turned off. Okay, so turned on the Action 4, preparing to stream, setting up Wi-Fi, and streaming. Okay. Got a confirmation message that the RTMP is connected, and we're seeing some speed changes already with our bitrate and everything. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to switch to the A4C and then see how things go. So currently using the Mic Mini with the iPhone 11 and the DJi Mic Mini receiver plugged into the iPhone. When we switch over to the Action 4C, it should be using the RTMP video and audio from the Action 4 and the DJi Mic 2. Cool? Alright, let's give it a go. Okay. Still showing Mic Mini for the audio. Mini for the audio. Okay, should be using the RTMP audio now from the Mic 2. Change my iPhone to portrait mode. Easier for me to see things. How is our connection? 250 kilobits. Okay, so it appears to be an issue with the RTMP, maybe? Or perhaps the S23? Yeah, we're down to 250 kilobits since we switched back to the A4 scene. It's going to bring up my preview. Wow, choppy again. It's Moblin, the bit rate is slow, or rather it's the connection from the iPhone to the S23 out. S23 is I know, let's turn up bonding. Try that. Bonding is turned off. R10P is not good, and the is not doing 10. So I want to make sure we're actually using the mic. Hey, why are you doing this to me, Moblin? Okay, let's stop screen sharing. Maybe my URL isn't right. Try something else. I think the R10P aspect of my Moblin is busted. I probably have to do like start over from scratch, which I really do not want to do. Maybe I could export everything except R10P. Actually, no scenes. I think the scenes which have dependencies linked to the R10P. Here for it? Well, thank you. But I'd rather just figure it out, you know, figure out why is it playing up and how do we get it to work again. Like my bird rate, man, it's just getting smashed. 1.92. Now I would think that that has something to do with this phone. We're not bonding right now. Okay, alright, so let's just go back to this audio test. Stupid. Yeah, we do all the extensive testing here, try and figure these things out, learn from it, try to improve, get better, you know. Gosh. Okay, back to gear and testing the audio. Since things seem to be fairly stable at the moment, okay, so right now we're currently using the DJi Action 4 for our video. We've got the Mic 2 connected to it, and we've got the Rode Lavalier Go plugged into the Mic 2. I have the Lavalier Go here on my jacket, and we'll just make sure that it's actually coming out of this microphone, the Lavalier. Hello, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Cool. I'm going to unplug the lavalier from the transmitter, and then we're going to do a test without the lavalier as our difference. Okay, so headphone users, watch your ears as I unplug the 3.5mm jack from the transmitter. So unplugging in 3 2 1. I've got the transmitter around the same location as the Rode Lavalier Go. So this is an audio test of the not of the Rode Lavalier Go, but of the DJi Mic 2. Yeah, sorry about that. My ears are fine, thanks. Okay. So do you notice a difference? What do you think of the audio? It does sound quieter. I'm speaking at the same volume as I was before. No? So this is an audio test of the DJi Mic 2. Around the same location as the Rode Lavalier Go. I've got them side by side. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. I think I'd get a similar sound if I just dialed down the gain inside of the Action 4. So I'm now holding it up to my mouth. Put the mic on the table. Okay, microphone is on the table, talking at the same volume as before. Rather, that's the transmitter. Okay. Right, so let's just try that again. This is the DJi Mic 2 sitting on a table. Rode Lavalier Go microphone, or Lav, is here. With or without a mic. And then I'm holding it up to my mouth. DJi Mic 2. No windshield on it. Okay. I will turn off the transmitter, and that should switch the Action 4 to use its own internal mic. Before we do that, actually, I'll just plug this back in again. So placing it in the same position before. DJi Mic 2, no windshield, same placement as the Rode Lavalier Go. Cool. Plugging in the 3.5mm jack of the Rode Lavalier Go. In 3 2 1. Watch your ears, folks. Okay, and now we're using the DJi Mic 2 with the Rode Lavalier Go. Just waiting for the preview to catch up. Okay, audio test of the DJi Mic 2 with the Rode Lavalier Go. What do you reckon? The Rode Lavalier Go has a little pop shield on there. Got some links in the chat there. Thank you, my bro. DJ Reminisce. Discord and the Instagram. Still got some photos to upload from this whole trip. Coming. They're coming. Okay, I'm just going to enable noise cancellation with the Rode Lavalier Go connected. Okay. Little green light, single press of the power button enables noise cancellation on the DJi Mic 2 Rode Lavalier Go. Testing 1, 2, 3. Mic check. How does my voice sound? Does it sound robotic? Okay, alright. And we'll try without the Rode Lavalier Go. Just going to unplug the 3.5mm. So watch your ears in 3, 2, 1. Okay, alright. DJi Mic 2, transmitter only, no lav, noise cancellation tuned on. What do you guys think of the audio? Which one do you prefer so far? Do you prefer noise cancellation on or off? And with or without the lav? Okay, cool. Right. Gonna plug the lav mic back in. And 3, 2, 1. Noise cancellation turned off. Single press of the power button. Once you put the mic on the table, yeah, you're picking up a lot more ambient noise versus your voice. Also depends how loudly you speak. So I'm not a very loud person naturally, you know. So if you're quite loud, then you might drown out all that ambient noise, you know. Alright, I am going to turn off the transmitter, and that means we're going to use the internal mic of the DJi Action 4. I'm going to speak at the same volume, just as a comparison. So this is what you'd use maybe out of the box if you just buy the base version of the Action 4. I do not. Yeah, so today I only have the Mic Mini, which we're going to switch to. I'll have to stop streaming to do that and change mics in the settings, and the Mic 2. But yeah, I do have them, just not on me right now. I got a version for iPhone and Android. Alright, bitrate's looking pretty good right now. Sweet. Okay, alright, so turning off the transmitter. Transmitter is now off. We should be using the DJi Action 4 for our audio. Just restarting my preview so I can hear the playback. Yeah, so we're at the same distance, haven't moved the camera or anything. in order for me to hit the same volume as what I had before, I'd have to move the camera closer to me. So what do you think of Action 4? Picking them up. Oh, okay. Which one was that? It's... I forget, were you wanting to hear it with the Ultra? Yeah, can't do that. Need to try and figure out why I keep getting that message. I'll try and message the guys on their Discord. I'm pretty sure they're going to say you probably have no internet or a VPN or ad blocker enabled, which is exactly what the message says. The internal audio. It's okay. It's alright. It's just at this distance. Okay. So if I move it to about here, it probably sounds a lot better. Right? What do you think? So we're really cozy right now. Hello. Hello. And if I turn it, if I actually speak into the top of the Action 4, it probably sounds even better. So I'll try that. I'll turn it around. So now I'm speaking into the top of the DJi Action 4. How is our audio now? What do you think of the audio? A little bit better. There's also no windshield with what I have, you know. Okay, got it. So the Action 4 on its own, no windshield or anything, it's going to pick up wind. I think I heard that in the other day's stream. But if I was to turn it around, this is how close I am. You know, I'm like right on top of the Action 4, which doesn't work. It doesn't work for selfie cam, you know. Nah. Leave it on it. Okay. Now I'm going to switch to the Mic Mini. To do that, I have to turn off the Action 4 and then change the settings. Can you hear me? External source. Let's just turn this one back on for now. Okay, mic 2 should be on. I can't see whether it has reconnected. Oh yeah, we should be reconnected to the Action 4 with the mic 2 transmitter. So that's the difference. Mic 2 transmitter with the Rode Lavalier Go right here. Mic Mini connected to A4 gets choppy sound during live and Moblin. Why? Well, we had some choppy audio before. What I would do is keep an eye on your stats, like what I'm doing. Let's see. You see those stats at the top? So when the audio gets choppy for me, at least today, it was because of one of the numbers on the right hand side. The number that's changing, fluctuating quite a bit, around 2 megabits per second. That is the signal from Moblin to Box Cloud. So that's one of them that I look at. And usually the audio's struggling when that's really low for me, like 250 kilobits or 500 kilobits. That's when the audio starts playing up. The one at the top that's on 6.5 megabits per second, that is from your camera into Moblin. That's the RTMP feed. So I look at both of those to see what's happening. Usually the RTMP is fine, and it's that other one that's playing up. Difference is extreme. It's so clear. Huh? Well, there you go. And with the mic on the outside, and here, it's so discreet too. You can barely see it with the Lav Go. It's an old mic too. You might be able to see discount specials on them. From the gear, can you go? You mean wirelessly? I think it was maybe around, well, the furthest I've gone is around 5 meters. Not far. So generally I don't go that far from the gear because I'm just super paranoid. A4 very crispy. Oh, yeah. Let me try and play my preview. So preview on. Just move that to the side. Okay. So yeah, we're currently using the Mic 2 with the Rode Lavalier Go Lav connected to the Mic 2, and that's transmitting to the Action 4. Our stream is broadcasting around 4 megabits right now, so I'll go as far away as I would normally, which isn't very far. So this is about as far as I would walk from my gear. Alright. How was our audio back there? Now I should note that the Ultra was by the Action 4 and also the Moblin. So all these three devices are close together, and they are what provide the broadcast, you know. So it's really purely, when I walked away from it, the Mic 2 to the Action 4. Just yep the whole time. Still need to do another test. We're down to 250 kilobits again. Come on, stream. Okay, we'll go back a bit again. So I'm gonna stand over here. I'm gonna look around for any dodgy folks. And I'm just yapping. Can't read the chat at all from here. You guys are too far for me. Yeah, I think if you want a lot of distance, you need the receiver. Because essentially this is Bluetooth. DJi call it Osmo Mobile. That's the connectivity between the microphone and an action camera like what we have now. So it's better than a mobile phone Bluetooth, but it's still got its limits. So my Mic 2 is in my pocket. So I think perhaps if I was to stand like this, yeah, so this, I'm kind of blocking the signal, my left leg to the Mic 2. I'm wondering if you could hear that. Now my preview stopped playing. I guess it's fine. So on the no mic streaming. Okay. So this is the mic 2. We haven't used the mic mini yet. Now, which one is this? Oh yeah, okay. Let's switch over to the mic mini. But I have to go BRB to do that. So remember, this is the DJi Mic 2 with the Rode Lavalier Go Lav microphone connected to it. We have no noise cancellation on at the moment, I believe. Correct? Yep, so just a blue light. No noise cancellation, just a lav. And this is our audio comparison. Okay, we'll be right back as I switch to the other microphone. Okay, won't be long. Streamcast and Streamcast Pro use the Larry's example to copy and paste what you need for your app. Create a new connection, name it BellaBox Cloud, paste the URL with the stream key like in the example, and then save. The next step is to copy the settings for OBS Studio from the BellaBox Cloud website. Look for OBS source URL near the top of the page. Tap on the URL field where it'll automatically copy the settings for you. No need to select and copy. Open OBS Studio with the scenes and sources we set up in the last video. On the Cam 1 scene, double tap on the Cam 1 media source to bring up its properties. For the input field, replace the existing SRT local link from last time with the URL you just copied from BellaBox Cloud, and then OK. If you start streaming from your phone using the new connection, it should just work, whether you're connected to Wi-Fi, mobile or both. Doesn't matter if you're at home, in another city or country, which is a pretty big deal. If you've seen my other video, you know what I mean. You also don't need to worry about any of the things I mentioned at the beginning of the video as well. It just works. Pretty cool, right? Anyway, connection bonding for IRL Pro should be as easy as connecting to the Wi-Fi of your other phone or hotspot. For Moblin, do this before you live stream. Also make sure your stream is using the correct SRT LA link from the BellaBox Cloud website and that you've enabled connection priorities found in Settings, Streams, your BellaBox Cloud stream, SRT LA, and connection priorities. A two-phone setup is basically repeating the same steps as before. Just select the second account from the drop-down box. Scroll down the page, tap on the Add Automatically To button for whatever system your second phone uses, import the settings like before. Then copy the OBS source URL, create a new scene in OBS called Scene Cam 2 with a second Cam 2 media source using the same settings as the other one. Paste the URL you just copied from BellaBox Cloud and then OK. Test the second account settings with your other phone and alternate between your primary and second phone to make sure you've got two working streams. You can even add a third scene with a picture-in-picture mode like in this clip here. I'm sure there's lots of other things you can do with this, but I'll leave the rest to you. Now don't blame me for thinking your job is done, but there's a couple of things that can break what we've done so far. Firstly, Enable WebSocket Server should be checked or enabled in Tools WebSocket Server Settings. Cross-check the SRT connection info for your phone in OBS Studio and that you're using the correct info. Welcome back everyone, welcome back. Anthony, the audio selection is only front, back and iPhone mic, none work. Did I miss something? Okay, question. When DJi Mic Mini is connected to my phone and I use phone cam to Moblin, mic don't work. Anthony, are you using an action camera or are you just using the phone with a Mic Mini receiver and transmitter. Okay, so I think you might, let's see, what do I do? In the settings, audio, do I have Bluetooth output only? I've got that enabled, makes most Bluetooth speakers work better. Where's my preview? The audio selection is front, back, and iPhone mic. None of them work? Huh. Have you installed the Nemo app? Pitch and pitch tutorial made. Oh, okay, cool. Nice one. Got it. Okay. It sounds like the receiver isn't connected to your phone properly. It's not picking it up. That's my guess. Like, I'm not sure from what you've told me, but I've got a feeling that's why. So make sure you've got the Memo app, you've updated everything, you know, the usual things. Updated the receiver, the transmitter or transmitters. Let's see what else. And then you can adjust the settings for the microphones inside of the Memo app. DJi Mic to my iPhone, not the Action 4. Yeah, okay. Wait, do you have a receiver or no receiver? By the way, we are now using the DJi Mic Mini, or we should be. Testing 1, 2, 3. This is the DJi Mic Mini. Yes, Memo app recognizes it. Okay. So earlier when I plugged in the receiver to my iPhone, it showed the microphone as, what did it say? I think it said Mic Mini, DJi Mic Mini for the microphone. Yeah, there's some kind of issue there with the mic not showing in Moblin. Settings, audio, microphone. No, no receiver. Oh, okay. That could be why. Are you okay with the audio? I'm pretty sure I got in it to work with no Yeah. You should watch my video where I compared all the microphones. Yeah, so a little while ago, let me try and find the video. Oh, it's not a video, it's a live. Let's see. Spiritual couch. Image just working around, dancing, singing, and all that with this. What? Dancing, singing? How'd you even pull off? I don't know how to answer that. I just do. Just work it out. Okay, let me try and find the live. Yeah, I'm just looking through my lives now. Hey, thank you for the follow. We just sit around and chill, that's it. That's what we do. How far back was it? So while I'm looking, this is an audio test with the DJi Mic Mini. What do you think? I've got it held out in front of me. So this is probably the best kind of audio you'll get. Not really how I would use it, because I'm usually doing things, taking photos, holding the camera when I'm out and about. So I'll place it in the same position as where I had it before, the other mics before. So we've got the Mic Mini alongside the Rode Lavalier Go. So this is what it would sound like from the same position. Now this is a test of the DJi Mic Mini. Noise cancellation is currently off. Got some music playing by the bus or net. So I will enable noise cancellation. Single press of the power button. Oops, turned it off. How do I enable it on this one? Okay. Noise cancellation is now enabled. So I'll just place it in the same position as the lav mic. Hello. How do I say your username? Slum Emperor. How you doing? Uh-oh. Okay, we're okay. Alright. We are using the DJi Mic Mini connected directly to the DJi Action 4. We've got noise cancellation enabled, and we've got in the same place and position as the Rode Lavalier Go. What do you think of the audio? Speaking, I think, the same volume as how I was speaking earlier. Which one do you prefer so far? Can you do it now? Want to hear an IRL comparison with the Lenzi J12? Well, I've got that stream, which I was still trying to find. And that one, I pulled out all my mics. I had the Lenzi J12, the Holly and Larkin 2, the Mic Mini and the Mic 2. So that was like the full test of everything. Wow, how far back was it? Public. Okay, let's try this again. Connect your DJi Mic Mini to your Moblin phone and use the phone cam scene to stream. Well, we were doing it before. Well, we had the receiver, not the Mic Mini, connected directly to the iPhone. I really don't like the audio. I think the audio quality isn't very good. Okay, we can give that a go though. I'm just going to attach the mic with the magnet around the same place as where I've got the Lav mic, so the audio will be a little more consistent. Okay, yeah, so they're kind of in the same place. Okay, no go on the live. I can't find it, so my other phone isn't loading. So if you could have a look through my lives, it should have mic tests in the title. And it was last year, I think. It was a while back. So give it a go. Yeah. Okay. If you happen to be on YouTube, if you could please like the stream, that'd be appreciated. I know we had some technical issues at the beginning. If you're getting value out of this, and please do like the stream, that'd be awesome. I think I've got one guy who keeps unliking or thumbs downing all my lives. So it all helps. Oh. So, yeah, thank you. All right. So, let's try this. Currently, my Mic Mini is connected to the Action 4. I do need to stop streaming or disconnect the Mic Mini from the Action 4 for me to try to connect this to the iPhone directly. Gonna give it a go. Alright, I'll be right back. Back in a moment, okay? Be right back. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. And phones on different systems like me. Also, make sure you're using the nearest server for your area. If you travel a lot, you might have to update this regularly. With that, you can IRL live stream from one or two phones to your home PC, whether you're at home or abroad, or maybe with a bonded connection to boot. But we're missing one very important part of a remote connection, and that's disconnect protection. For now, what I recommend doing is adding a looping video under your media source like in this clip here, but there's usually a few seconds of nothing before disconnect protection actually kicks in and auto switches OBS to a BRB scene. We'll be covering disconnect protection using no ALPS in this video right here. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, like and share the video if you found it helpful, otherwise I'll see you over there. Hi everyone, welcome to the second video in a series where we'll be covering everything you need to know about IRL live streaming. We're actually going to build on the last couple of videos with a broad overview of how everything works, from streaming directly to a platform like Twitch and YouTube, to streaming with a middleman service like your computer at home. Let's start with three core parts to IRL live streaming. There's your IRL gear, an optional middleman service, and the platform or platforms you'll be streaming to. For you, your IRL gear will be a mobile phone, but this can extend to other streaming devices like a ballot box or live view. The end result is you're broadcasting a live video from whatever IRL gear you're using, like a phone, to somewhere else, like the platform or middleman service first. In this first example, my IRL gear is the combination of my phone and the YouTube app. It's a fine app but lacks a proper mechanism to handle mobile disconnects. Regular IRL live streamers quickly realize how important this is. Anyway, some examples of apps that can do a direct live stream to a platform include the Twitch app, YouTube, Streamlabs, Lyrics, and IRL Pro. And there are times when it's easier, more convenient, or maybe when all else fails, to use a direct live stream instead of something more robust. That brings us to the Streamlabs mobile app, which I talked about in this other video. From what I can tell, it has a twofold system. You can stream to a platform directly or tap into one of their middleman services like disconnect protection. For this, and according to their website, they open a private server hosted on the cloud. This perfectly demonstrates the relationship between the three core parts to IRL live streaming I mentioned earlier. In this example, the IRL gear was my phone and the Streamlabs mobile app. In order to use their disconnect protection feature for free, I had to redeem it in their app first. This activates a middleman service, which is one of their private servers. When I start broadcasting from my phone, it goes through their private server before reaching the live streaming platform. If I forget and I've done this to redeem disconnect protection, the stream becomes a direct one, so there's no private server, meaning my stream would end whenever there's a problem with my mobile connection. Finally, there's what I'll be helping you to set up, and that's using a home computer as your own personal middleman service. Your computer can do most of what's offered online, but at a fraction of the cost, and if you ever decide to swap one out for the other, you can do that too. For example, in some of my other videos, I talked about using BallotBox Cloud with your home setup, and in this sense, they're both middleman services. Circumstances could also mean you put everything in the cloud instead of one from home. It's basically whatever works for you. Anyway, I'm jumping ahead of myself. We'll talk about them and more in a future video. For now, let's look at this other example. My IRL gear is the combination of my phone and the IRL Pro app for Android. For iPhone, there's Lyrics, Streamcaster, Moblin, and others. I'm broadcasting from IRL Pro to my home computer as the middleman service between my gear and the streaming platform. In this part of the video, my home computer is recording the broadcast from my phone, but it could have been actual live stream or both. The two other desktop applications you see are being used to control what my viewers see, like showing a friendly "be right back" message when there's a problem with my mobile connection. It's where you can set up alerts, overlays, and more as well. Basically, the middleman service here is taking the IRL broadcast from my phone, handling what happens when there's a problem with the connection, adding its own overlays and stuff before the video is rebroadcast to the streaming platform. There's actually one last part to all this, and it feeds back into your IRL gear, and that's a second support device or phone. You can see it near the end of the demo video where I'm using a different app to remotely start and stop the recording of my IRL broadcast. We'll be covering lots of different ways of doing this, whether you're on a Mac or Windows PC. Hopefully this video gives you a broad overview of what does what and the relationship between them. So when I talk about a live stream, it could be the broadcast from my phone to my home computer, or it could be from my home computer to the streaming platform. Knowing some of these things now will make the rest of the videos in the series easier to understand, and if you decide to change up your IRL gear or middleman services. Anyway, that's all for this video. Please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. If you've been trying to live stream with the DJi Action 4 to a platform like Kick, Twitch or YouTube, then this is the video for you. The method I'll be sharing with you works for any platform. I have to read my script for this one. I attempted several tests during a recent live stream, opting for one phone setup to keep things simple. The Action 4, my S23 Ultra, and the Mimo app, which is available for Android and iOS. S23 has a mobile hotspot feature which the Action 4 can connect to, but check with your mobile provider to see if this is available. Once I was able to live stream, I'd swipe out of the Mimo app as it can run in the background, then over to the Kick app or IRL Link app to check the stream and read live chat. Also during the test stream I had my iPhone streaming a POV of what I was doing. I'm planning to use my home PC setup for a later test with the Action 4, so I had to stream direct to Twitch using H.264 and RTMP with no bonding, meaning this other stream was vulnerable to dropouts. I fully expected it to be broken up into multiple videos, but you'll be surprised how well it did. Okay, here's the tests I performed in order. The first stream was direct to Kick. The second stream was direct to Restream in order to multi-stream to Kick and YouTube. Remember, the iPhone was already streaming to Twitch, so I couldn't multi-stream to all three without ending the first one. The third stream was relayed through an RTMP endpoint to my computer at home. All these services provide a stream URL and stream key you can use for your mobile app. Here's the results. The first stream wouldn't work. Maybe it's because the Mimo app doesn't support RTMP-S, which is what Kick uses. For the second stream, the audio was okay to Kick. Welcome everyone, welcome to this bonus live stream. But for YouTube, welcome everyone, welcome to this bonus live stream. I think this might have to do with multi-streaming with an action camera and an external mic. And the third stream was the only one that worked without any flaws. YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Hi everyone. Say hello to each other, wave. Go give us a follow and all the things. During these tests, the iPhone stream to Twitch worked for over 4 hours. No disconnects, no audio issues, which is why I'm a bit... Hello? Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3. Are you there? Okay, we should be working with the DJi Mic Mini connected directly to the iPhone and Moblin without a receiver. So here's the receiver here, just in case you don't believe me. Of course you believe me, but there's the receiver. So I'm not pulling any shenanigans. Now I don't know if this is working or not. I can see from the audio meter it's going up and down. Let's try something. There he is, Bo DJ Reminisce. I'll try and do a screen share. We might go to blurry screen for a little bit. No, not that one. No, not that one either. Other way? No. Trying to do this in horizontal mode. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, it's going to be sideways. Got some links in the chat if you did want to join us on Discord. Check out the Instagram. Lots of photos there. Okay, so what I did, the thing that seemed to work was for me to go into the settings, audio, and normally I have Bluetooth output only enabled. I turned it off. As soon as I did that, it switched the mic to the DJi Mic Mini. So that might be the thing to do. Okay. So go into settings. Let's close settings, audio, turn off Bluetooth output only, and the Mic Mini should pop up as your microphone. Yeah? Checking the emojis. Are they working? Alright, cool. So we'll just, let's turn off our screen share from the widgets panel. Do it from there. Sweet. Now I'm going to place this in the same position. Might as well do this test as well. So here we have the DJi Mic Mini in the same place as the Rode Lavalier Go. We have noise cancellation enabled at the moment. You can tell from the little green light. We'll try and turn it off. Single press of the power button. Noise cancellation is now off. should be using the DJi Mic Mini connected directly to the iPhone. Usually a direct connection to a phone isn't great. I've tried that with the mic too, didn't like it, thought I'd wasted my money, but fortunately I have an Action 4 now, and I think the audio from the Mic Mini and the Action 2 sound great when it's connected to an action camera. Listening. Okay, right, so Mic Mini in the same place as where I had the Rode Lavalier Go. So this is an audio test of the DJi Mic Mini. No noise cancellation, and no lav. Do have the windshield on there, so that might make a little bit of a difference. So what do you think? What do you think? I'll hold it up closer to my mouth. Usually the audio sounds better. I can't hear the preview at all, so I'm totally guessing with the audio, you know. Also, when I look inside a Moblin, it says that I'm using the front wide camera, and the audio is the DJi Mic Mini with the model number, I think. I'll test that soon. Yeah, give that a go. Remember, go into settings, audio, turn off Bluetooth output. I think that means you can't hear what's happening. So for me to hear the TTS, I believe I might have to turn up the speaker on my phone. So I'm just going to turn it up, and if you just type something, I'll see if I'll be able to hear it. Whereas when I use a receiver plugged into the phone, and I have my headphone plugged in with that Bluetooth output enabled, then I can hear TTS through my Bluetooth headset, and I can use the microphone. Now, what app do I have open here? Is this a Twitch app? Yep. My apps aren't going. Could someone type a message in chat? I want to see if the TTS will play through the phone speaker. I don't think it's going to work through my Bluetooth headset. And I think this whole part of the stream is probably going to get us muted or into trouble. Okay. What's our speeds? 2.4 megabits. Okay, it's okay. I've set it to 5. That's the value I'd like. Best case scenario. 4.4. Yes. Maybe I should try and re-enable bonding again. I think I was okay when we were using a phone like this. Oh, the phone camera, just not RTMP. So, back to Moblin. Moblin coming. Start. Searching for streamer. So over here, say that we are now connected to one streamers. So we're sharing the internet from the Nighthawk. Yep, I'm showing that. Wi-Fi plus S23. I need to rename those. Okay. And have our speeds improved? Not really. Don't look any different. 2.3. And we're about 50% each for the two connections. Alright, I think that'll do for today. I've done some extensive testing there, some breakage as well. Yeah, we've tested various options of getting, the mics, Mic 2, Mic Mini, Mic 2 with the Lav mic from a Rode. That was the Rode Lavalier Go. Internal audio of the Action 4 What else? Mic Mini connected directly to the iPhone and Moblin. Have we done the iPhone internal audio? Okay, let's try that. Okay, so turning off this microphone, and then it's going to switch to the internal mic of the iPhone. Okay. Oh. So Moblin has decided to use my headset as the microphone, which is probably awful. So this headset that I'm wearing is from Sony. I am not a fan. I think the JBLs I had before were better and not that much more than this one. I'm just going to wait until these die before getting something else. Anyway, this should be, I'm thinking it's probably the worst audio out of all these. So we're using the Bluetooth headset, fine for listening to music, listening to the TTS, but the audio should be pretty bad. Great. Oh yeah, I heard the TTS through the headset, but we'll also use it as a microphone. Okay, so let's see. This is an audio test with the Sony cheapy Bluetooth headset that I'm wearing. Moblin is telling me that we're using a microphone on this headset, so I'll just do a test. I think it's on this side. Or is it on this side? It's very easy for these sort of big dongle things to get caught in my hoodie, so the audio can sound muffled. Okay, great. How do you hear TTS? Or can you? They're an app for Facebook. Or do you just check your phone? So I've been trying to figure out how to read and see and hear messages from Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Got a pretty good system at the moment. And then I don't know if I'd branch out any further than that. There's only so many plates you can juggle. And it's whether the TTS support is there. So I really need to be able to see and hear those messages on, like, within Moblin. What they've done so far is fantastic. Especially, like, I don't have to worry about the quota running out like I do with StreamerBot. Oh, shall we switch it to the internal mic of the iPhone? Let's do that. Okay, so click button, mic, and then would front or bottom be better? I'm going to try the front mic. Okay. Alright, so this is an audio test with the front mic of my iPhone 11. I'm pretty sure this should be fairly decent. I'm going to switch to the bottom mic. So let me just repeat that. This is an audio test of the microphone from my iPhone 11 using the front mic. Okay, and then we'll switch to the bottom. This is an audio test of my iPhone's internal microphone. The one on the bottom, I think this one gives you pretty decent audio front and back. I can't hear a preview or anything, so I don't actually know. Just fingers crossed. So I might switch back to the front mic. Click buttons, mic and front. Okay, so let's wrap things up there. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. I will continue looking at setup. I'm going to be using Moblin until we figure out what's wrong with it, or my one, or what I've changed, so get it working like it was before. because the issues I've been having are very, very recent, and I want to feel confident in Moblin before I make any videos on it. So the audio issues, the glitching, the bitrate and stuff, that's sort of thrown me for a loop. Yeah, we'll get there. And I've got a feeling that there might be an update or something that just rolls out, or probably just out of the blue, maybe a phone restart will fix what has been happening inside of Moblin for me. But yeah. Okay. Let's see. Just going to open up StreamerBot, which I'm thinking I have to log back in. Super annoying.
McMed4D says, buys.
Yep, sure enough. I have to relog in. So authorize. Okay. Then I probably have to go find my Stream Deck. No, I have to re-authenticate again. What the? StreamerBot, why? Why did you do this? Don't tell me I have to do it again. Oh, I do. This is the third time. You need to authenticate 3 times in a row. Seriously? 4th time? Ah. Okay, I'm just going to have to try and use the shortcut. Buys. Hey, thank you for looking at that. Alright. Stank. Okay. Now I think it is ending. That is my chat command. There we go. Let's see. Thank you, Midman. Thank you, DJ Reminisce. Thank you, Anthony, for the chat and the questions. Glad I was able to help you out there. Good luck with that. And your streams on Facebook. Who else? It's, thank you as well. Flamion, you were in there earlier. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a good one. My next stream will be Friday. Hopefully it's going to be flawless. No problems. And I'm not sure what we'll do. We'll figure something out. Might change up from an audio test to something else. Maybe we'll try and do a photography stream. I don't know. Or, I was thinking maybe try and find a really good pie place in Auckland. Don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, let's walk on out. Take care, everyone. Make sure I haven't dropped anything very important. Oh yeah, we're still on the internal mic.